Hey everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a first look at the all-new Moto G Stylus 5G 2024. Now, this is not the typical unboxing that you normally see on my channel. It's about this phone directly from Visible by Verizon, and it does not come in your standard Moto box like you buy it when you buy it unlocked and from other carriers. The Visible uses their own packaging, and so the unboxing experience was pretty bad. So all that came in the box was the USB Type-C to Type-C charging cable, user manual, warranty card, stuff like that, and the phone. So no wall brick, nothing like that. Just what you're seeing here in a Type-C to Type-C charging cable mostly. And if you are interested in buying this phone from Visible, I have a link down below in the description with my promo code to save off your first month of service. So yeah, I thought I was kind of throw that out there. Link down below in the description. So right now, I'm going to give you the specs of this phone here. Starting off with the display. This phone has a 6.7-inch POLED display coming in at 1080 by 2400, 20 by 9 aspect ratio with 395 pixels per inch. It does have a 120 Hz refresh rate with 1200 nits peak brightness. It does have a glass front. It has a silicone polymer eco leather back and a plastic frame. And it does have a water repellent design. Next up for the processor, this phone runs the Qualcomm Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 octa-core processor. And you got two storage configurations. You got an 8GB 128GB model and an 8GB with storage model 256. This one here is the 8GB 128. That's all they offer at Visible. So there you go. But it does have micro SD card expansion for additional storage. For the cameras, we got two here on the rear, as you can see. A 50 megapixel wide-angle lens, aperture of f1.8 with optical image stabilization. A 13 megapixel ultra-wide-angle lens with it says macro as well, with autofocus, and you can record at 4K at 30 frames per second. On the front, you got a 32 megapixel wide-angle lens, aperture of f2.4. Can also record at 4K at 30 frames per second. Next up for the battery, we got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery with 30 watt wired charging and 15 watt wireless charging, which is nice. You can get this phone in two different colors, Caramel Latte and Scarlet Wave. And the list price of this phone unlocked is $400, but like I said, at Visible right now, you can get it for $260. So with all that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the phone here. Really nice color here. I was looking to get the red color, couldn't find it anywhere. And but this Caramel Latte really does not look bad at all. You can see the design. It's got a very beautiful design. Got your Moto logo right here in the center. Dual camera with your flash. This nice vegan leather back here just feels really nice and grippy. On the right side here, you got your power button. You have your volume up and down. On top, you got a microphone. On the left, you got your SIM and SD card slot. And on the bottom, got your Stylus speaker, Type-C charging port, microphone, and headphone jack, which is nice. This does have a dual stereo setup. Let's go ahead and power this phone up. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get it all set up, and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so we're all set up now and ready to go. I went ahead and put my Visible SIM card in there and everything. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features of the phone. First up is the biometrics. You can, of course, use your PIN, your pattern, or your password. You can always use your fingerprint scanner down here as well. Works just fine. As you can see, it's pretty quick, very accurate. Also got face unlock. We'll check that out now. There you go. Opens right up, no issues, no problem whatsoever. Now this has a POLED display, major improvement over last year's version of the Moto G Stylus. Just a very beautiful display here. I have been using it for a little bit and everything. I got it set up and stuff, and some bloatware did install, like some of these games here. As you can see, some things did install. I installed Geekbench and 3D Mark, but everything else is pretty much bloatware that installed. As you see, Temu, the News, and Solitaire, and stuff like that. So that's about all that installed. That stuff can be uninstalled. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull the drop down here. And got something about Wi-Fi calling there as well. Got your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, Do Not Disturb, Smart Connect, your wallet, Moto Unplugged, flashlight, hotspot, just typical stuff that you see on all phones here. Let's go ahead and go to the settings here and browse around here. Got your connected devices. So looking at here, connection preferences, you have NFC, you got your screen, you got Bluetooth, Chromebook, Quick Share, Android Auto, all that good stuff there. Smart Connect, you got personalize. Now here you can change everything. You can change your themes, your fonts, your icon shapes, your colors, your lock screen, for clock faces, shortcuts, and more. Display text and size, layout, fingerprint animation. Let's check that out. So you got radial waves. It's pretty cool looking there. You got boomerang, and you got chroma dial. I think I'm gonna leave it at radial waves. Looks best. You have sounds, and you have your dark mode. So a lot of customization here. You know, Motorola has kind of a stockish experience, but they do put their spin on it. And honestly, I like what you can do with some customization on their phones. Really nice stuff. Display here. You have adaptive brightness, dark theme, colors. You got your vivid, natural, and radiant. You have your display size and text. Your auto refresh rate right now is set at auto. You can set it to 60 or set it at always on 120. It will take more battery life, but hey, might as well use it, right? Full screen, auto rotate screen, night light, flicker prevention, screen timeout, screen record, 3-finger screenshot, swipe to split, and smart connect. Home and lock screen. So your home screen here, you can have your app tray, no app tray, and you can have all this stuff here. We won't read it all off. You can kind of read all that there for yourself and see what it's got. Control center, classic style or modern style. Okay, so right down from the left of your screen or the right of your screen. Okay, so they're doing some changing up here a little bit. Not bad. Lock screen for your clock faces. Wait screen for notification, privacy, safe reply, sleep mode notifications. I mean, all this stuff. Look at all that stuff. I'm not gonna read all that. But it's got a ton of stuff that you can do with this new phone. I mean, yeah, a ton of features. This phone's also on Android version 14 as well, if I didn't mention that already. Sound and vibration. You do got Dolby Atmos here as well on this phone. Crystal AI Talk, Dolby Atmos, media controls, all that nice stuff there. Now down here at gestures, you have your navigation mode. So you can have 3 buttons at the bottom if you prefer 3 buttons. Push that there. You can see the 3 buttons at the bottom there, or your gesture navigations, which I do prefer. And all your sidebar stuff, one-handed mode, swipe to split, 3-finger screenshot, double press power key, press and hold power button. Except for digital assistant, I still say it should always be for the power menu, just my personal opinion. Quick launch, quick capture, flashlight. I love the chop motion here. It must not be turned on, but you know, it does have that feature. Lift to unlock, pick up the silence, flip for do not disturb. Battery has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery with 30 watt fast charging and 15 watt wireless charging. Pretty impressive here. I'm expecting great battery life out of this phone. We got to see how that does though. Improved battery life while inactive, adaptive battery, optimized charging, overcharge protection, and all that kind of good stuff there. Battery percentage. Let's go ahead and turn that on there. There we go. All right, storage is 128 gigs, unfortunately, on the visible model here, and 107 gigabytes is free out of the box. Accessibility, you got all of your accessibility features here, all that you need. So, yeah, it's loaded down with everything. Apps, security and privacy, you got your Stylus, so you can manage your Stylus features here, Stylus writing, yeah, all the stuff here. It'll let you know whenever you get a reminder when the stylus is out of the case or out of the phone. Last known locations. You can have different sounds, vibrate when stylus is inserted, and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, the stylus is pretty cool on these phones. Not really going to use it right now in this video here, but yeah, I like the stylus on this phone. System updates, system going here. You have just your keyboard, language, date and time, stuff like that, and your about phone. So that's pretty much it. Just a very nice phone right out of the box. Feels nice, feels snappy. I would say the only disappointing thing that I'm seeing so far with this Moto G Stylus 5G24 version is it's running the same processor as it did last year. They both run the same 6 Gen 1. I was hoping that they would put the 7 Gen 1 in this one here for extra performance, but they didn't. However, they did give it 2 more gigabytes of RAM than last year, from 6 gigs to 8 gigs. So that's an improvement, you know what I'm saying? So lastly, let's go in here to the camera here for a little bit and see what we have going on in here. So we got photo mode, video mode, you got slow motion, you got your portrait mode, you got pro mode, you got more here for scan, spot color, night vision, panorama, your ultra res 50 megapixel file, dual capture, photo booth, tilt shift, time lapse, spot color, and dual capture again. So yeah, a ton of features here in this phone. Battery is getting low. Let's go into the settings here. Now this button up here is your image preference. You can auto enhance. It takes a longer capture time, but it'll also auto enhance your photos, or you can have natural, whichever you prefer. Timer, 4:3, 9:16, 1:1, or full screen, whatever you prefer. And in here, got your watermark, shot optimization, front, photo resolution, high or standard. We'll just do high. Why not? Audio zoom, efficient videos, mirror selfie, all that stuff there. But let's go here into the video and see what we can record in. Now up here, you do have your stabilization turned on or off. You got full HD and you got 4K recording. Now it does show 30 and 60 frames per second. However, if you go over 60 frames per second, it does knock you back down to full HD, which honestly is just fine. Now turning the camera around to the front, here at the video area, you also can record at 4K or full HD. However, even at full HD, you are down to 30 frames per second, which honestly, hey, 4K is 4K, so that's not bad here, you know, on this phone. So definitely will be carrying this phone with me as my daily on Visible for a while. I will have a chance to take some photos with it, some videos with it here in the future, and everything else. But yeah, the all-new Moto, I mean, just look at the screen. I mean, the POLED display here is just beautiful. A nice flat display. Uniform bezels, looks really good. The side of it has a nice kind of a flat sides to it. It just looks really, really good. This vegan leather on the back is just beautiful. It feels really nice and smooth. I'm just liking this phone in general. I mean, one of the best looking phones so far, in my opinion, at least for the price point that I've seen this year. It's just a very beautiful phone, very nice phone. I'm interested to get some usage time with it to see how it's going to hold up, you know, under a lot of tasks. So any more videos you want to see on this phone, let me know down below in the comment section. If it's helpful informative in any way, hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it down below. If you're new here, not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Turn on that bell for all post notifications, and I would appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.